Picture it, if you will, the mid-'80s, a time just before Tim Burton would reinvent comic book film industry. A time just prior to the mass appeal of four mutated teenage turtles who just happened to be ninjas. A world overtaken by drugs, disease, and the fear of nuclear war. The 1980s, a time like no other. In this era lies a unique blend of fans ready for a change but still forced onto hell-bent family values as they are not allowed to really explore the rich world around them. Masters Universe by the mid-'80s grossed billions of dollars. It had two hit syndicated TV shows with He-Man and She-Ra, a movie in the works, and for a short time, an actual live-action show called The Power Tour. If you were lucky to have seen it live, that memory will stay forever embedded in your gray matter. I was privileged, so to speak, to see the tour live at the iconic Radio City Music Hall. The performance might have been brief, but it lived on in my imagination far past the tour, show, movie, and even the toy line itself. This was for a lot of fans our first live-action adaptation, my first musical, a crossover combining He-Man with his long-lost sister She-Ra. As a kid, all I wanted was for Mattel to make Songster, the only new character that appeared in the show. He was a bard, a minstrel, our guide to the world of masters via the Power Tour. I grew up on rock, punk, new wave, and glam. Songster was a hybrid of Dee Snider from Twisted Sister, a dab of Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror, and just a pinch of any stereotypical 80s hairband. I wondered what Mattel would do to make the figure. Would he be beefy like most masters? Or would he be more in line with She-Ra, similar to Bo? But to my dismay, he was never made into an action figure. He never appeared in the mini-comics or the movie, not even a brief cameo in the magazines. Nothing. It was as if he just didn't exist. In the past, I have shown my dismay via shows like Roast Couple Dinner, Masters Comic Cast, Masters Chronicles. I have shown my dismay to a lot of the stuff that came under the banner of Motu. My hatred of Filmation almost destroyed my love of He-Man by not being relevant enough. The show, to me, dumbed down everything. It knocked it down a level or two. It really did. I was 5 when the toys came out, and the show debuted about a year or so later. I may have been young, but my mind saw greatness in these little plastic toys. My main issue with the cartoon came in the form of a little trollin called Orko. His sheer stupidity and lack of actual magic skill made him a right pain in the Shadow Beast's nether regions. Orko was supposed to be the comic relief, a character we as children were supposed to relate to. This fueled the fire for years to come. I get the House of Randor having a court jester, but should he have had such a big role in the show? And why should the Filmation series be considered the be-all that ends-all in the Motu folklore for fans? So when years later we get Motu Classics, in the hopes of possibly getting a Songster figure, he placed so low. Are the true fans really wanting a repaint of Cobra Khan that bad? I never understood why Orko could be liked, but Songster gets the shaft. Then it occurred to me, maybe the mass population of Motu fans never got a chance to see the Power Tour. All in all, there isn't really any videos online. No official home video release. If you didn't intend it, then you just never saw it. As if it wasn't real. Just the way I hate Orko, maybe it's the same way others hate Songster. Maybe I can allow Orko as much respect as I give my boy in blue, the minstrel, the bard of the tale of He-Man. The Power Tour was alive and in your face. Sure, it was as corny and silly as Filmation, it still found a way to entertain the kids in attendance. The Power Tour holds its own and fills a brief gap in the Masters timeline. And with that, I can honestly say the Power Tour matters, just as much as the Ladybird books or the UK magazine matter. I believe in my heart of hearts that Songster could fit in with the Masters Universe Classics world, align him with Gwildor in the creation of the Cosmic Key. The melody that generates the time displacement would be best done by a musician. What finally made my day was at PowerCon 2017 and the first full showing of the Power Tour, to owners who never really saw it. Who knows, maybe Super 7 and PowerCon can make an exclusive for next year. But now I'm just rambling on, allowing my geek fanfiction to come out. In the end, the mass populace that are the true Masters Universe fans have spoken, and they don't want Songster. For now. If you agree, disagree, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and thanks for watching.